I'm going to be sharing what building product companies and reps are doing to get specified and stay in touch with the architects and specifiers during this virus dilemma. Obviously, my phone, Landon's phone, everybody's phone is ringing off the hook at the office. The building product manufacturers that we do business with, and a lot of them that we don't, are calling. There's dozens of building product companies have been using our specification programs for over 35 years, so they're looking to us for some answers. Some of the company managers that I talk to are panicking. They're calling about what programs they can initiate so they can reach architects when the offices are shut down. The architectural and sales reps, which are many of you, are working at home. They have travel bans from their companies, and they have isolation caused by the government mandates. This is a big question I get asked all the time. There's a lot of canceled AIA lunch and learns. You possibly had some in the pipeline. How do you, as product reps, educate the design professionals, maintain relationships, increase your specification opportunities when almost all of the AEC firms are canceling every AIA lunch learn that they have? Number two, the architectural firms are limiting or banning any reps from coming into their office. So how are you going to do your job if you can't visit these firms? Because of the quarantines, you're working remote, there's travel bans from your company, and everybody's kind of fearful about getting out around the virus. So the third thing you see there is trade shows have been postponed. The big ones that Landon showed you earlier, AIA National Convention, it was a big step for them to postpone that. And I don't know of any new date coming out. I did get an email from Greenbuild today for the Greenbuild conference in November, and they're going forward with it. Also, Living Future Conference, Light Fair, a lot of big national shows have been canceled. So usually that's an opportunity for you to get out, engage with the design professionals coming by your booth. So how are you going to deal with this when you can't talk to specifiers, project teams, consultants, the decision makers you need to reach, and you're not getting to see them at the trade shows? The first and probably obvious solution that we're going to talk about is getting your courses online. So product reps, really what they need to do right now is concentrate on using webinars. It's a great service where you can reach 100 to 200 design professionals at a time. AEC firms have thousands of people that we discussed. They're working from home to avoid infection. So webinars provide them a solution for you to connect with the designers in real time. We did 130 building product manufacturer webinars last year. This year, until the end of the year, we'll virtually have a webinar for a manufacturer every single day. We've already, if you want to call it sold out, we've already scheduled all the webinar dates in April, May, and half of June, and probably a third of the rest of the year, where people want to give their AIA and USGBC presentations and have a scheduled webinar. Usually there's 100 to 200 architects on each webinar. At the end, they get to ask about your technology, and so you can answer questions about that. Also, a good thing about webinars is you get an attendance report. It's got all their contact information, emails, telephone numbers, professional demographics, session questions, and survey results. All the credits are reported to AIA, USGBC, the other organizations, and certificates of completion. So the online courses are 24/7. Everybody in the world takes them. We have architects from all over the world taking them mainly at night and other parts. And so what happens is this month, because everybody's at home, we've experienced 5 times the normal amount of credits being given on our website. The architects are not going to AI meetings. They're not attending the AI conference or any other conferences. They can't get credits at their normal places, so they're reaching out to webinars and online. So now really is the time to talk to them about your product or education on the AI courses and try to get your product specified. Because I've got 100,000 design professionals, everything from mainly architects, engineers, lead APs, and our database getting newsletters from us, we can reach a lot of people and we can get a lot of people to attend. So no matter what happens in this crisis, this pandemic, you want to make sure that your online education is your mandatory component to get your product specified and move forward into the future.